Hello, Taurus. Welcome back to another episode of Solari Tarot. It's Greg here. I'm here to do your weekly. This will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Obviously not going to resonate with everybody, right? All the information you need is in the description box below. No personal readings right now. Just trying to get back to the channel regularly. It's so good to be here with you guys all of the time again. I'm loving these readings. I'm loving building these communications with you again. It's quite nice. So let's go ahead and get right into your reading, shall we? My very dear bestest friend and familiar Frances is joining us here. She's joining us today. So Frances always has a really good energy. I think you'll enjoy her. Let's talk, Taurus, because I have to talk to you. This week, as I was doing, I spent a little bit more time with your cards here in the pre-shuffle and pre-meditation than I usually do. And one of the I heard the sentence, let it be or make it so. Let it be or make it so. It's a message for you, or somewhere in between. And it is what we're talking about here this week. You are resisting and standing up against something that has been poisonous. For some of you, this could involve children, it could involve activism, it could involve the planet, environmentalism. Some of you guys have been working on something and it's almost like whatever that is, there's venom in it. There's something that's poisoned here this week. And there's someone resisting and trying to fight back the effects of the venom. And it's almost like, and I've heard that song from the Beatles, when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And you have the Mother Mary card here from Doreen Virtue's Goddess deck. I expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. It's the energy kind of for you here this week. Now, there is an energy of children. I don't know if you're protecting children, guiding children. For some of you, you could be Taurians that are focusing on trying to help some of the children that maybe have been disconnected from their families at the border in the U.S. I don't know, maybe you're building a resistance in some way to protect children. You have a talent for this. There's something this week that you realize your talent is the antidote for. God, that gives me chill bumps to say it to you. Your talent, that you may not even know you have a talent of this, is the antidote for this. Your ability to handle this is what heals it. This job was made for you here. And this week, as we move through the last challenging parts, I know there were some Taurians that were particularly having some problems with the retrograde. Your resistance and your standing up and looking for an antidote, even though you might feel poisoned as you go, provides a miracle along the way. I want to pull tarot. What's the message for Taurus this week? I want to pull tarot for sure, but it's like you were the antidote here this week. Okay, we have the Lovers coming out at the very beginning. The Hierophant. Some of you could be dealing with a marriage or a partnership into which there could be children involved in some way. Definitely some of you could be dealing with a marriage. Somebody that you are partnered with legally, institutionally. But there's something underneath the surface in the bloodstream that is slowly poisoning someone here. And they know it. And this week, oh God, your ability to let it be makes it so. Wow. Yeah. Page of Cups energy. Beautiful. this energy is dreamy, and it is exciting, and it is flirty, and it is a message of love for some of you. It is a refreshing of the love. Let's see what else we have here. We have the Knight of Wands. Could have a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, that we're dealing with here, Taurus. Or a Gemini. Three of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. For some of you, straight up, this could be a marriage that is about to become. For some of you, you're about to come into something that is worthy of marriage. Maybe you're about to find some sort of beautiful romantic relationship, but it's almost like your ability to let it be makes it so. For those of you that are not interested in romance, particularly this week, there could be some very important moments of expansion, of contracts, somebody offering you. I see somebody wanting to offer you money. There also, for some of you, it's like somebody might want to borrow money from you. This is not even somebody that you know particularly well. They're like an acquaintance. But I gotta be honest with you, Taurus, this week I'm feeling a hero spirit from you. Like you want to protect, like you want to stand up for the planet, or you want to stand up for children, or you want to, and it's almost like wounded leading wounded. It's really beautiful. It's like somebody that has poison in their soul, maybe, that's still trying to make ends meet, that's still trying to make things happen, and still trying to fight for the betterment of the world. There's a very noble energy here in your week, Taurus, and it is emanating from you. For some of you, you could be a mentor to others this week. I'm definitely feeling like you don't even realize the impact you have on others around you, and you are a solid rock for many, particularly in your social circle. For a lot of you, you are like kind of the backbone of it. For some of you, you work for a company and there's a competitor company this week that's going to offer you a job and the pay is going to be better. Funny, because I love this energy, Two of Swords. I love this energy because we have the Venom from the Archetypes deck here. And we have the Page of Cups. It's almost like no matter what somebody goes through, it doesn't take away their youthful take on something or their passionate take on something. Nothing can deaden the fire of whatever Taurus is standing up for here this week, or whatever it is, like, whatever circles or dialogues that you're in. It's like nobody can deaden your fire here this week. You're standing, even though you're not particularly healed on your own, it's almost like you are so busy fighting for other people's miracles that you have forgotten that you need a miracle. Yeah, George, do you resonate with that? Justice, right? Because this is the thing, this is almost like honestly, I can relate to it, but it's very noble, okay? Don't get me wrong. But it's almost like you're over-giving here. You're over-serving. You're over-loving everybody else. Like, I'm seeing somebody that's, like, fighting for something at city council or, like, working for nonprofit organizations, trying to help every day. And then one day they realize there's venom in me. There's not enough me here. And in some ways, this overextending and you not getting the energy that you need in life in order to be integrated is stifling the way that you dream. It's stifling the way that you are. So this fire, so this person that can never be dissuaded will become weaker if they're not able to sit in this balanced energy. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Justice card here. If they're not able to also receive. I'm almost kind of proud of you guys, whoever I'm talking to today, these people that are fighting for a better world. To the point to where they don't even have their own stability, their own happiness, and in some ways their own life. This is somebody who pushes the envelope for others. This is somebody who feeds the hungry. This is somebody who tries to help people in the realm of like body dysmorphia or somebody hating their body. This is somebody fighting for others. And their own life now takes them to a place where they cannot continue to constantly be caring about everybody else, because it's just this. It's kind of like this, right? Justice in reverse. It's kind of like not balanced. It's got to be a meet in the middle. And I think this week, relief is coming to you because of that karma, because you stood up for what was right, because you have kind of, you know, I always see this Two of Swords as stagnancy, stalemate, you know, it's what it means. But here I almost see it like two swords clinking together, like battle. Like you fighting. Because I don't see you not taking action. If anything, I see the opposite. I see that you're taking tons of action here, always. You're kicking ass. You're expanding your roots. You're growing down deep. But the problem is that in all of this, the poison, the thing that throws you off your A game, that you know you can't keep it up forever. You can't keep this momentum up forever without an energy source. And the venom is slowly going to take away. So you are the antidote. This kind of energy, like I'm almost sensing somebody who gives the best advice, but then when they're putting that advice into practice in their own life, they can't believe they gave it to somebody else because they don't know what they're doing. They can't believe they gave that advice to somebody else. It's like you are so good at saving the world around you, but when it comes to saving you, you are like, what does that mean? You know, because you're focused on building things. For some of you, you're focused on building contracts, securing your bag, building your social network, building your social media presence. Maybe this is for a person who's an influencer, constantly trying to share activist ideas all over social media, right? Building a resistance, fighting for what is right. Maybe you're working for something that helps bridge the racial divide, or you're trying to help an oppressed minority get a voice here. Maybe you're in an oppressed minority and you're fighting for the voice of your people. And it's like the noblest thing ever to stand up for people that are beaten down. But you're going to realize soon enough, Taurus, that you were beaten down too. And if you don't stand up for you, the venom will eviscerate everything around it. And while your over-loving is noble, it's not sustainable. Let's clarify, because I'm already at 15 minutes pretty much here. Tell me about the Lovers. Tell me about the Lovers for Taurus. The King of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign. There's something for you that's valuable. There's something of value that the universe is about to give to you. And the message here is when we give this to you, don't give this to everybody else. Invest this in yourself. Invest this in your own emotional bank. Can I tell you something? This is so strange, Taurus. I don't know why I want to tell you this right now. This is very personal. It's a part of my personal life. I typically try not to put too much of that out there, but I want to share something with you here today. This morning, I woke up with a gorgeous, complicated man in my bed. One that I particularly really, really like. And he can be, at times, very averse, no, what's the word I'm looking for? Sometimes he doesn't see me, or he doesn't put in what I would really want him to, right? And I'm expecting him to give me this valuable thing. So every time I get the opportunity to see him, even though I should build boundaries or stand ground, I give it all away. Just like you do here. In a very different way for a lot of you, because you're not doing it like I'm doing it. You're doing it in a much more noble way. But when the universe brings you pleasure, or the universe brings you a feeling of release, it's not for somebody else. It's for you. So when you wrap yourself up with people, places, things that create venom, you don't get what you deserve. And if you don't get what you deserve, what's the point? The reason I'm telling you this is because don't give yourself away to anybody that wants you, or to anybody that, I think for you, needs you. Because I think that's what you're doing here. You're playing superhero activist for a lot of you. Or you're fighting for something or for someone. For some of you, you might literally be in a legal custody battle over children. You're fighting for these children. You're trying to get these children safe places. I could be talking to a woman who is a social worker. I am actually talking to a woman who is a social worker. Also, I'm getting an energy that she is guilt-tripping herself for what she had for lunch. I don't know why I'm... Universe knows what it's doing. I just follow. Quit doing that shit, sis. Who cares? Eat whatever you want. Eat Oreos for lunch. If you need to go to the gym and run, then that's a part of your balance. But quit giving your energy away. Enjoy yourself. Live your freaking life. You know, I don't know, but tell me about the Hierophant. Which is your card, right? The Sun and the Six of Cups. God, it's beautiful. This joy and this vitality in the past, you've always invested in the box of the greater good. And you're always going to do that. That's not going to change. That's who you are. Doing the right thing, fighting for a voice that other people are trying to silence, this is who you are. But don't silence yourself in the fight. Be, live, expect a miracle. Tell me about the Knight of Wands, please. Wow. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Y'all gotta be crazy if you think I'm taking all those. Knight of Wands, please. Queen of Wands. You have a lot of fire in this place that is kind of your motivation or your momentum or your fight or what you believe in or what you're convicted by. There's a sense that you are this incredible being. Like, I'm talking to some badass Tauruses here. Tell me about justice. Like, you're fighting for justice. Like, bitch, the spirits over the last couple of days have been trying to get me to take like a dozen cards at a time, and bitch, it ain't happening. Three of Pentacles again. I gotta say, guys, this week there is expansion in terms of what it is that you're working on, what you're fighting so passionately about. There could be a third party in some way that provides you justice or evens the scale somehow this week, or helps antidote the venom, or gives you kind of the information that you need in order to antidote the venom. We have the moon in reverse, so just be careful that you're not like so passionate about your cause that you're headstrong and you're deluded and that nobody can get in there, because justice is going to require that you are intuiting this, right? Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. The Tower and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, as shit starts to break apart, or if there is a Tower moment here in your future, which I don't see this as being something that particularly is a chaotic shakeup, because you have a lot of really wonderful cards here. And this is just talking about the expansion. So you may feel that there is a sense that you're fighting really hard, but you're not quite expanding exactly as quickly as you would like to here this week. And that's okay, but remember, that's probably Page of Wands. Exactly. It's probably coming from a place that is asking of you to give this same amount that you're giving to the world around you. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Guys. Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Definitely fierce feminine protector energy. Seven of Swords, the Empress. Exactly. Or excuse me, that's the Five of Swords and the Empress. Do you know what's funny is that you are the Empress energy here this week, Taurus. And this is the thing. This card can mean a lot of things. Every card can mean a lot of things. But what is really beating my ass from this card right now, it's popping off, is self-care. It's self-care. The venom of the week is your heroism. I think it's funny that the Seven of Wands came out, because it is in the Kabbalistic tarot, it is the kind of like the hero card, right? Like the Lord of the Hero. You are the antidote. So, I digress. Let it be, or make it so. By letting it be, you make it so. By letting it be, you antidote the venom. By making it so, you make the world a better place, no matter what this is that you're fighting for. Whether it's personal. I gotta say, this looks like you're fighting for something you care about, or something that's close to your heart, or close to where you're passionate here this week. For a lot of you, it could be children. You're fighting for children, because there's a lot of fertile energy here in reference to children. However, this week, letting it be will make it so. All right? This is a beautiful message. I love you guys. Look, if you're new to the channel, please make sure to like these videos. It's really useful to see the engagement. It's no confusion why I am at the bottom of YouTube's algorithm. I didn't post on this channel for almost a year, so I'm not surprised that our views are low. I'm not particularly concerned about our views, or it's just not what I do this channel for. But I do love engagement. So share these videos onto your social media platforms if you like. Comment if you resonated with this message or if this uplifted you in some way. Subscribe if you vibe with me, and then hit the notification bell so that you can tell YouTube to maybe let you know when I'm putting up new videos, which as of right now has been every week. So yeah, I love you guys. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye-bye.